Hi everyone, welcome to Lola's Frugal Life. This is episode number 178 and this is my weekly meal plan episode. So please stick around for a few quick words from our sponsor and we'll get right into the show. Today's episode is brought to you by BetterHelp. If there is something interfering with your happiness or preventing you from achieving your goals, BetterHelp will assess your needs and match you with your own licensed professional therapist. You can start communicating in under 48 hours. It's not a crisis line, it's not self-help, it's professional counseling done securely online. There is a broad range of expertise available, which may not be available to you locally. The service is available for clients worldwide. You can log into your account anytime and send a message to your counselor. You'll get timely and thoughtful responses, plus you can schedule weekly video or phone sessions so you won't ever have to sit in an uncomfortable waiting room as with traditional therapy. BetterHelp is committed to facilitating great therapeutic matches, so they make it easy and free to change counselors if needed. It's more affordable than traditional offline counseling and financial aid is available. BetterHelp wants you to start living a happier life today. Visit betterhelp.com/Lola, that's better HELP, and join the over 1 million people who have taken charge of their mental health with the help of an experienced professional. This podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp, and Lola's Frugal Life listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/Lola. Okay, everyone, welcome back to the weekly meal plan episode. If you haven't listened before, each week I just share with you guys what's on my meal plan for the upcoming week. I think meal planning is really important to save money, to save time, to save stress, and trying to figure out what you're going to cook for dinner. So each week I just share with you what's on my meal plan to either help motivate you to get your plan together or, maybe give you some ideas of something you might want to include. I will let you know where all these recipes come from for any ones that I do have a link for, but I don't have a link for everything. Some of them are just things that I just make. So this week, the meal, and this is also just dinners. I don't really plan for breakfast and lunch. We just do normal breakfast foods for breakfast, and lunch is usually leftovers or sandwiches or things like that. And I do definitely rotate meals. I have certain basic meals that I pretty much rotate over the course of the weeks. So once in a while there's a new recipe in there, but for the most part it's kind of a rotation of the same types of meals. So the meal plan starts on Saturday. That way if you were going to make any of these recipes, you would have enough time to get your grocery list together because this episode comes out every Wednesday. So this meal plan starts Saturday, March 27th. So for Saturday, I'm doing penne with broiled chicken. This is not one that I have a recipe for, but it's just a really quick, simple pasta dish, and my kids really like it. And what I do is I just take some chicken breast, I cut it up into small little pieces, toss it with some olive oil and some seasonings, and then I just broil it till it gets just a little bit crispy. And then while I'm doing that, I also make some penne pasta, and then I just I used to toss the chicken in with the pasta and with mozzarella cheese and more olive oil, but my one daughter doesn't eat chicken anymore. She doesn't eat meat. So what I do is I make the pasta and I'll toss it with a little bit of olive oil and some maybe garlic salt or some seasoning or whatever. And then I take shredded mozzarella and toss it in with the pasta, and then I'll put the chicken on the side. But if everyone in your house eats meat, it's really good with the chicken tossed in. And then I'm just going to do a bag of frozen vegetables on the side, whatever I happen to have on hand, just those steam fresh type vegetables where you just put it in the microwave. So that's what we're doing for Saturday. So Sunday, unfortunately, I don't have a meal planned because we are not going to be home on Sunday. So this is my real life meal plan. So sometimes that happens where I just don't have a meal to share with you. So for Monday, pretty much every other Monday we do hamburgers. So this Monday is that week, and we're doing just hamburgers. I don't have a recipe. It's just hamburger meat and just make little patties with it and cook those up. And then I'm also doing homemade black bean veggie burgers for my daughter that doesn't eat meat. That's from allrecipes.com. They bake in the oven. They're really pretty quick and simple to make. If you have anyone that eats, they're good anyway. I eat them sometimes too instead of the hamburgers. So if you have anyone that might like that instead of a hamburger. And then we're doing oven fresh seasoned potato wedges, which is also from allrecipes.com. And this is just a basic potato wedge in the oven. You take a potato, you cut it up into wedges, and then you toss it in olive oil and Parmesan cheese and some seasonings in a Ziploc bag and dump it on a baking sheet, and you just cook them in the oven. They come out really good, and they go really good with hamburgers. And then we're just doing a can of pork and beans on the side with that. So Tuesday, I had got like Irish bangers, which is kind of like Irish sausage for the whole St. Patrick's Day stuff last week. And the package comes with like 2 packages, so I kind of need to use up the other package. So I'm doing those on Tuesday. Again, even though we just had them last week, because I just want to use them up while it's still kind of like March, where we're sort of still in that St. Patrick's Day mode, because I also had these shamrock shaped raviolis that came in a 2-pack also. So I was going to make those with the bangers, and we're going to do that for Tuesday. So maybe, of course, I'm not expecting that you would have those around, but maybe if you want to just do like regular raviolis and sausage or something like that, that might be a good alternative for Tuesday. Usually Tuesday is our like taco night, where it's either like tacos or chimichangas or chimichangas. I don't know if I'm probably saying that wrong, or something like that. But just because I wanted to use those stuff up, I stuck them in the Tuesday slot this week. Wednesday, we're doing bacon wrapped barbecue shrimp, which is from allrecipes.com. This is one of my favorite shrimp recipes. It's super easy. You basically just bake the shrimp in the oven. The recipe does call for it to be wrapped in bacon, but I always share this, I think probably every time I share this recipe, but what I started doing is just cutting the bacon up in like little kind of like squares and just laying it all over the pan on top of the shrimp, kind of like a sheet pan type thing. And it comes out really good, and it saves a ton of time of having to sit there and wrap up each shrimp and put a toothpick and all that kind of stuff. So that's the shrimp recipe. And then we're doing fried rice on the side with that. This is an Instant Pot fried rice recipe, and it's from mydaintysoulcurry.com. It's just a really simple, it's vegetables and rice basically, and some seasoning cooked up in the Instant Pot. And that goes really good with the barbecue shrimp. So for Thursday, we're doing Instant Pot Tuscan white bean and lentil soup. This is a really, really easy soup, and it comes out really good in the Instant Pot. It's from cookinglight.com, and it's pretty much just like beans and lentils. I think it's got, does this one have tomatoes in it? I forget if this one has diced tomatoes in it. I'm trying to look at the recipe real quick. No, I don't think this one does. I forget. Yeah, no, I don't think this one has tomatoes in it. But it's like beans and lentils and some vegetables and vegetable broth, and it's just a really good soup for the Instant Pot. And I'm doing grilled cheese on the side with that. And then for Friday, we're doing oven fried breaded pork chops. That is from skinnytaste.com. And this is just a basic like boneless pork chop breaded with a mixture of panko breadcrumbs and cornflake, crushed cornflakes. And it comes out really good. The pork chops come out really good in the oven. And on the side, I'm going to do some tortellini, just like tortellini like with butter, and like the frozen like package, tortellini. I'm just going to cook some of that up on the side. And then again, the frozen vegetables, just whatever I happen to have in there, maybe steamed green beans or whatever. I just have to look and see what I have. I usually always pick up like kind of 1 or 2 of those when I go to the food store, so that I always have them on hand for some of these meals. So that's it. So that's Friday. So that is the last meal on this meal plan. So hopefully this was helpful. I appreciate you listening. And if you have any suggestions or would like to reach out to me for any reason, you can reach me at facebook.com/Lola's Frugal Life. You can message me there or post something to the page. You can also email me at lolasfrugallife@gmail.com. We also have a private listeners group, which is at facebook.com/groups/Lola's Frugal Life. If you're interested in joining, I check it pretty much every day, and I'll admit you to the group as soon as I see it. We have a really nice group of people in there. I also did create a YouTube channel, which is pretty brand new. There's no video on it though, so don't go there if you're looking for video. It's just a picture, and it's just the audio, same exact thing as this show. I'm just letting you know because it's another alternative place to listen if for whatever reason you'd want to do that. And don't forget to subscribe to the show if you like it. And if you would like to leave me a rating or review, that'd be really appreciated. It's supposed to really help in the show coming up in search results if people are looking for something like this. There's also a link to financially support the show if that's something you're interested in like the main show description. So just letting you know that that's there also. So thank you so much for listening. I hope you have a really awesome day.